Hello everyone, welcome to Trade. Today we're going to be seeing the Nifty and Banknifty analysis for 2nd Jan, the new year, the first day of trading in 2023. See, what happened on Friday was we did get a little bit of sell-off, and we were kind of predicting as the open interest also was high. We'll just see what happened on Thursday and Friday and then see the next analysis for January. Now, first starting off with Friday, see, there was a lot of call writing that was coming in showing there is some resistance on the upper side. So that's why we kind of had this view that if we start coming down, right, though CPR was there, obviously within the CPR the price action will be always choppy. But if this comes down, there is a possibility we might hit this 42,900. And because of that white CPR, the entire day we were in this range, in the CPR range, and probably the last 5-minute candle, the last 5-minute candle is the one almost last towards 3 o'clock is where this move came. So it was not an easily tradable or capturable move, but still the kind of level that we had, that a bounce would come once we retest this 42,900, did happen. And see how sometimes perfectly things work is, see, this is where we had the reason for this is kind of this order block or this imbalance was there, right, in the price. So always when the price comes down, see, when you get this type of a smooth move on the upside, when the price is retracing, it will retrace to the closest support where previously price had some shakeout like this, right? So that is why we had this target. Not even a wick went down, right? Not even one point went down below this. From here there was a bounce. So finding out such targets and all, it will definitely come with experience. There's nothing, it's not like a magic or something. And for Thursday, we it was such a good move, but we were hardly able to capture anything. See, our view initially was if this breaks, right, if kind of this trend line breaks, we could get some down move. That is what we even posted in our group, that if this breaks we could see some down move, because there was a lot of support building up at what do you say, this 42,500 on Thursday, right? So our kind of analysis was maybe we'll make this high, and once this breaks we will go short. Then this breakout came, right? When this breakout came, we, let me put on the CPR and show you. This is just the 15 minutes chart of Banknifty for just seeing some the old historical CPR. See, on this day it was a good day, but we were not able to capture anything much because see, firstly we were expecting a down move. Our plan was if the trend line on the downside breaks, we will short, right? So once this broke out, we just took a scalp until CPR. See, always when this S1 or previous day low breaks from the downside, the target is CPR, right? So it was just a small scalp that we were able to capture from here. And after that, when this red candle came, we thought that's it. Like, we might be sideways over here. Whatever monthly expiry move was done, right? But after that, the Bank Nifty again moved another 500 points. So that happens. This sometimes, that's how this monthly expiry behaves. Sometimes there's nothing we can do about it. A chance miss is a miss, but there's no problem. Always you'll get many other moves like that. So this is what happened on Thursday and Friday, and though it was a choppy, but it was still tradable, right? Even if we had made use of CPR on Friday, see, the moment we could not break this previous day high or this R1, we knew that we were going to retrace to the CPR. So that's how we were able to take a trade, and it worked. Now this is the 15-minute chart of Bank Nifty for tomorrow. Before that, there are a couple of things that we will have to check in higher time frame. First, we'll just see the analysis for tomorrow, and then we'll go into the monthly and weekly time frame also, and just have an overall view as the new month is starting and new year is starting, how the markets can play out. So this is the Bank Nifty hourly chart. Now, what is interesting is we are still in a position where we can get a breakout on the upside, or we can continue or down move. Why is that? I'll show you. Let me put this kind of this trend line, kind of this channel, right? See, so far market from the all-time high, we came, we got a bounce, we came, we got a little bigger bounce. Now this channel and this trend line is pretty good, it's valid. Why? Because almost thrice we have taken support in this zone, 1 2 3 on Friday. So if this channel breaks on the downside, right, if this channel on Monday breaks on the downside and probably a retest, maybe the down move will continue. At least the first target would be around these levels, 42,400, and then even if that breaks, then we have this level of 41,600. If not, the all the targets, if the down move comes, it's not that maybe all targets will come only on Monday, Tuesday, probably next week. But if so, basically what is the logic here is, see, we should always have a plan based on some sort of a logic, right? Your trade plan should be based on some logic and understanding. See, our thing is, if kind of this channel breaks, yes, we could get some down move, right? The other thing is, see, this is what we are seeing from this structure. Like market went up, came down, went up. Probably it can even come down, make a new low, or it can just kind of make this double bottom and bounce. But if for that, this kind of this channel has to break. If that breaks, yes, we will see some down move. The other point is, the other view that we can have is, see, the market had a correction. Now maybe we are going in this way to make a new high, right? So when this might work, or when this type of a scenario we can trade, is on this 15-minute chart. I just keep toggling between the 1 hour and 15-minute. Whenever I'm doing, I'll make sure I tell that in the video. So on this 15-minute chart, on the Friday price action, right, you kind of place this channel over here, and on on Monday, when we get a gap up or a gap down, if this level holds, in case we get a gap down, if this level holds and we break out of this channel, there's a good chance we might see this level again, that is 43,500. So there's two things that we would be closely observing on Monday. That is, one is kind of this structure. I'll be showing the other chart where I have everything marked neatly. One is this, where we break down of this, we could get some slip. Until where we can fall on Monday, that we will see in our 15-minute chart where I've marked all the levels. The other possibility is, if kind of this structure breaks out, we don't mind going long. There is a chance we could come to this high again, 43,500. So there are two possibilities, and these two channels is what we will be closely observing on Monday, either a breakdown of this or a breakout of this channel. Now if we go to our 15-minute chart, see, this is a nice strong bounce where we bounced on Friday, right, where we were expecting the market to come. Now this, along with CPR for Monday, see, the CPR levels are here, where you have the previous day low, S1, CPR, R1, previous day high, and it's a pretty okay CPR, not a very wide CPR. We could have a slightly trendier day. So what is important here is, in case we get a gap down, most likely we'll get a gap down because the US markets, right, closed in red. Right now it is showing about 57. Let's just see. When I last checked in the night, it was about 300 or so. Probably some sort of recovery came in the market. Yeah, see, the whole day until like I went to bed, we were about minus 300, and some sort of support has come in at over here, and even the US market has bounced. So let's just check what is SGX Nifty showing. Okay, probably maybe if the US market is like recovers a little bit, maybe we'll get a small gap up or a small gap down. We will not know, because here is minus 57 and this is minus 78, right? But this minus 78 was when the US market was minus 300. So US market has recovered. There's a possibility we might even gap up. So that is anyway not that important. We can only see that just to see whether we're going to get a gap up or a gap down. That's it. Nothing. Our market won't move so much in coordinates. Okay. So in case we get a small gap down, right, and if this previous day low, this level holds, right, we can go long here itself if we get some nice, like a double bottom now, say come down like a double bottom on nice a bullish pattern. If we get here, we can go long with CPR as the first target, and then this structure break will play and R1, and the next target is 43,420. That is one possibility. The other possibilities, I'm not expecting a very huge gap up, but in case the US market recovers, we get a huge gap up again over here, we could have some selling pressure, because twice we have rejected this level, that is 43,420. So in case we get a huge gap up, probably our first thing will be to sell around this area, around 43,400, and in case we break out of this, then the next target is 43,600, right? And in case we break down this level of 42,800, the next target is 42,700, and this ultimate support over here at 42,500. So these are the levels that we will be looking forward to trade. Most probably the market would be in this range. Either we will get a sell-off from here, or we will get a good buy from here. That is what I'm expecting. So let's see how the market behaves on Monday, and hope we can make money on the first day of the new year. And there is a possibility I might be doing a full day of live analysis on Monday, as I'm completely free. I have no other appointments or nothing else to do. So I'll be trading, and probably if anybody wants to attend that live trading, you can just log on to my YouTube channel and you should see the ad there, and probably we'll have a live trading session. It's not yet confirmed, but if yes, I'll kind of post that on my YouTube community page. Probably if more people can like this video, definitely I'll have a entire day of live trading session. Like, live trading means it's not about live trading, it's about live analysis in the market timing throughout the day, and what are the things that we can see and how we can analyze. So please do like this video and comment if you want that live analysis session. Now let's just see the market in a little bit of higher time frame, as we have a new month that is beginning on January. So let's just go to Banknifty monthly chart. So this is the monthly chart of Banknifty. See, we cannot see the monthly chart and trade on Monday. Monthly chart is, you see, for the overall view, right? So not necessarily, but just to have an overall picture of what is happening, it's always good. See, there are a couple of things to observe on the monthly chart, right? We are seeing some divergence where the price is making a higher high, and the price is making, indicator is making a lower high, right? So obviously the next month maybe we can break out and go, but what we see as of now is some divergence is there. So anybody who is very bullish in the market can be a little careful. Obviously, if this in the monthly time frame, if this RSI starts pointing next month and we start going higher, definitely the market will be bullish. But just few observations that I just want to share. And this is the weekly chart, where So this is a weekly chart. Again, we had some divergence in the weekly chart, where probably that's why even this dip came. See, the indicator is almost making equal high, but the price from here, it's making a higher high. So some divergence is there. We can be a little carefully bullish, and we have had some nice retracement from, see, on the monthly chart, if you see the entire COVID fall, right? This is the month where the COVID fall, and this follows almost like a restart for the markets. We have touched this 61%, and some, like a doji candle has come. A doji candle meaning some sort of reversal is possible, but obviously we're not going to blindly, just because of this month it became a doji. See, even over here, we were expecting some down move, right? At least for a month or two, we had this inverted kind of a doji, but next 2 months there was no follow up. We went higher, right? So the same thing here also, we see some doji. If the next month also comes in a red candle, it will make a nice evening star. We could see some down move probably until Feb, until the budget timing, or until the date of the budget, because next February we will have our budget, right? And if the same thing you observe in the weekly chart, so there was a nice big red candle after this kind of this inverted hammer that we had, right? We had this nice big, but there was no follow up. Even the previous week low didn't break. Immediately there was a bounce on the upside. So this low becomes very important for us, right? With this low, we can definitely have a bullish view that the market will make a new higher high. But the day this low goes, either next week or any time in Jan, if this 41,500 breaks, then we could come down again, because there's a good bounce from here, right? A lot of people will have stop loss at this level, at this low. That is this December last week low, right? So with this, as even for any sort of investment and stuff, with this, if fresh investment somebody is going to do and they keep their stop loss based on the indices level, with this as our level, as a stop loss, we can still have a bullish view. But the moment this breaks, we could get a further dip on the downside. So this is with Bank Nifty. Our view, for overall view for the market, or the market bias, is kind of neutral. See, all these days we had this bullish view, the market went up. We had some bearish view, the market came down. But right now we are just waiting for few levels to kind of build a view. That is, if this range, because this is almost the all-time high, right? If the all-time high breaks, yes, we might go higher. But if this level breaks on the downside, we would have some bearish view until for 1 or 2 weeks, that's for sure. Now let's see the Nifty chart for Monday. See, Nifty, though Bank Nifty has shown some strength, right? Nifty hasn't shown so much of strength comparing it on a weekly or a monthly basis. See, we are far away from the all-time high of 18,800. We are at 18,100, and even in Nifty we have a pretty similar structure. After seeing both this Nifty and Bank Nifty, I came up with this view that if this channel breaks, there is a possibility we can make a new low, or we can get a dip, right? See, from here we came, we got a bounce, came, got a small bounce, came, got a bounce. There is a possibility we can even break this level and go down. So this channel, what we are observing, right, this is pretty important. The way we see if this channel breaks down and we come down, or we're going to bounce from here, this will be important for Nifty. And on the 15-minute chart for Monday, few levels we can mark. So this is a very good support for Nifty, that is the Thursday low, right? See, almost we have retraced 61% of the Friday's move, right? So if this low breaks, that is 18,000, there's a good chance we might come to retest this level of 17,800. And on the upper side, if this level breaks, next strong resistance is 18,300, and there's a possibility if we get some small gap down, we will get some sort of a bounce from here, because the way the buyers came in, the short covering came in, probably this move was only because of the monthly expiry. A lot of people who are short kind of covered, especially when the levels of 18,100 in Bank Nifty, 43,000 broke on the upside, right? So not sure if all the buyers would want to come in again at this level, 18,000. So this level will be very important, but if this breaks at least on a 15-minute chart or an hourly chart, if you are trading below 18,000, the next target in 1 or 2 days would be 18,200 or the same day. So these are the levels that we will be using for Nifty, and hope we can make some money on Monday. And depending on if more people like this video, probably on Monday I'll do an entire live analysis video of Nifty and Bank Nifty, where in the live market hours from 9 to 3 or 3:30 we will be live and do some analysis in the market. Thank you.